Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my crew guide on War Thunder Cruise. So, I tried to make it short but informative, but also not too boring. But I have to simply tell you that I will stay in the hangar and talk purely about the cruise. And, it is a bit dry stuff. So, you know what that means, right? Get some popcorn and a beer. Good. So, um, the crews in War Thunder are done really well, in my opinion, and compared to other games, free to play games, that we all know and love or hate, depending on where you stand, I think it is very player friendly, at least in my opinion. Now, it offers a lot of possibilities, advantages, but I think a lot of people don't realize certain aspects of the game. So let's talk about it. First of all, I use my German crews as I think they just, yeah, that you just simply can see it here for the best. So, first of all, let's talk about the crew slots. When you get your hands on War Thunder, you firstly find out that you have 3 crew slots, and 2 further crew slots are purchasable for silver lines. The fourth for 10,000 silver lines, and the fifth for 50,000 silver lines. I actually recommend to purchase them. Then the all following crew slots are just purchasable for golden eagles, but in my opinion they are not too expensive. Also because you keep them forever. It doesn't matter on your rank, your level, or what you do with War Thunder. Once you purchase them, you keep them forever. You actually can't get rid of them. So, um, 200 golden eagles for the 6th crew slot, 500 for the 7th, 800 for the 8th one, and 1,200 golden eagles for the 9th one. What the 10th crew slot costs, I actually don't know. It's either 1,600 or 1,800 golden eagles, and I don't know if you actually can purchase more than 10 crew slots. But if you need 10 vehicles per battle, namely in an arcade air battle, yeah, you should improve your skills, to be honest. Um, Jokes aside, what actually does your crew? Well, first of all, I have to say that the vehicles are bound to the crews, not the crews bound to the vehicles. And one big difference is that you select a plane and you just simply can select another for the crew, and you don't have to retrain the crew. There is a possibility of training the crew, but more on that later. So, let's say I have a friend that doesn't have tier 4 vehicles. He just does have a tier 3 plane, and he wants to play with me. So, and he has, let's say, a BF-109 F4. I picked mine, and I can immediately see that I have here in the bottom left corner of the symbols of the crews my silver stars. So those show me where I can insert the plane without retraining because they are already trained. I think this is a very good system. So, then I have my BF-109 F4 selected, and I could invite my friend, jump into an aerialistic battle, for example, and have a good time, hopefully. So, the next thing is, let's have an actual look at the crews. For air vehicles, we have a pilot with several skills, the gunners with several skills, the ground service with several skills, and then we have this qualification. On this qualification, we talk about later. So, also, we see that this crew also can have ground vehicles. And if we switch to that, we see the driver, again with a lot of skill settings, same for the gunner, the tank commander, the tank loader, radio operator, and then again we have a qualification. The next thing is, this is named the crew 1, and we see a certain crew level, and we see a crew XP points. So, please notice that my crew XP points don't change when I switch between ground vehicles and air vehicles, but my crew level does. And this crew level is a very important parameter as it helps you for the qualification. When you have certain skills or things you can increase, when you increase them, let's look here, then your crew level increases. And some of them you can split, and some of them are from the old system that was redone a long while ago. But I think I don't have to improve on certain crews. So, because that's the next thing. It depends on which type of vehicle you want to use. So first let's talk, before we talk about on that, because it is a refining process, so to say, let's talk about on the qualification. And just for you, I sacrifice a little bit of money. Let's say I want to have the ME262A1U4, the Pulkzerstörer or Narwhal, and I want it to have on the first crew for whatever reason. I pick it, and I see that I have training costs. Then I click OK. It costs me 200,000 silver lines, and then the plane is there. Then I go to crew, I go to qualification, and I see that the upgrade qualification to expert, which is something that I always do, costs me 690,000 silver lines. And this is the same price as you pay for the vehicle itself when you purchase it. And let's have a look at, for example, the pilots. We see that I have all settings full. For the gunners, not so much. They have a certain value here. And this stars here, by the way, name me the cost that I need to invest in terms of crew XP points to get to the next level, and they get more and more expensive the higher I get, by the way. Then I click on the qualification and purchase it just for you, and I have a +3. Let's have a look. I have now the expert crew, and then we see that I have the silver stars, so to say. But for the expert crew itself, no, for the ace crew, there are several options to get to there. First of all, I can simply spend 1,700 golden eagles, and then I have it immediately. Or I can just simply achieve it by playing the vehicle, but it is not one step, but I have several steps that reduce the cost of the ace qualification in terms of golden eagles. And let's have a quick look at my 10.5 centimeter tiger. As you can see, I am through the second stage, so it drops to it has dropped to 450 golden eagles. All right, so if I would want to purchase it, it just costs 450 golden eagles. I think this ace qualification is something that tank crews benefit a lot from. For air crews, I'm not so sure. Certain aspects are highly important, others are not so. And let's talk about this. Before we go on with each single crew skill you can improve and how important they are and which one you should actually distribute your XP points on, I want you to have a look at my crew XP points, as they are very high, and I'm actually saving them at the moment for when ships come out. And I can do this because it doesn't matter if I get this crew XP points from planes or tanks, which I played. I can spend them either on air vehicles or ground vehicle crews alike. I think this is a very good system, and I don't expect Gaijin to change this system anytime soon. Now, a last word on this crew level. for the qualification to become expert, you need a certain crew level. If you don't have this crew level, you can't upgrade it. So again, this is then again how you distribute your points. At the beginning, you should distribute those points you have equally, so that your crew level gets as high as possible, as soon as possible, and then you should spend your silver lines on it to get the expert crew, as that step is really, really helpful. And at this point, I actually recommend to spend a few golden eagles through accelerated training. Now, I think spending 200 golden eagles per crew is very good for the beginning. If you don't want to, or you have no opportunity of getting your hands on golden eagles, then for purchasing them, you can log in on a daily basis and get your hands on something like, where is it? Golden battle wagers. Those golden battle wagers allow you, here we can see, to earn golden eagles by just winning games. I will probably cover them in another guide, how to battle wager or something. But let me tell you this: you get them by daily logging in after a while. You can't expect to get a lot of them, because this is what Gaijin actually makes their money with, and I also think this is a very generous system. As you can see, I have 10 of those Commander Golden Battle Wagers. Theoretically, I could win 15,000 gold with those, another 1,000 with them, and so on. So that's basically it. We're finally done with the raw overview, so to say. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed your beer and popcorn. Please give this video a like. Then also let me know in the comment section what you think, if it has helped you or it was just nonsense what I talked. Then please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and see you next time.